Hello, my name is Charlotte Jones. I'm the founder and director of the Helping Hands Foundation, which is an organization that's designed to help senior citizens in need to make their daily need, to help them to meet their daily needs. Senior population in the United States has grown from 3.1 to 33.2 millions. So in those millions, there are so many of those senior citizens that's going without because they can't meet their daily needs. The Department of Disability and Aging in Dallas here, it says that they're estimated that 19.5% uh, is going to increase in that group. But in that group, there are so many living under the poverty line. So we are here to help those that's living below the poverty line to help them to meet their everyday needs. Social Security checks is the only income they get. And so after paying all their bills, sometimes there's not enough money to meet their daily needs like buying food, medical supplies, anything else that they need to help them to support them their daily needs. An example is that these elderlies are living in our neighborhoods. They're not just in other countries or other states, but they're living right under our nose in our neighborhood, in our communities. They're sitting next to us on Sunday morning in church. They're in the grocery stores. They're in community centers. They're everywhere. They're not just in one particular place. An example of some seniors going without is I noticed one Sunday that one of our elderly members, she is 68 years old. She's a widow and she has no children and she lives alone. And I noticed that she would have money the first of the month. And on the 15th of the month, she wouldn't have any money. She wouldn't have any money to put in church to pay offering. She wouldn't put any to give. She just wouldn't have any money. And I noticed that this was going on for months. And I noticed that she just didn't have any money. After she paid all of her bills, she just didn't have enough money to buy anything else. Another senior at our church, she's a grandmother, a mother, and she has worked in there. She worked until she was 72 years old when she was forced to retire because of her age. They just had to tell her to retire because she wasn't going to retire because that was her means of income and it was her means of supporting her family. And so but she had to retire and she's now her monthly check she's getting, she's making ends meet with it. She told me one Sunday that don't call me tomorrow because my phone is not on. That is because she didn't have the money to pay her bill and she had to wait until she got her next check. There are many seniors that are in the same situation. There's John who has six grown children and he's living off a pension and Social Security check. But still, he just can't make ends meet. And he said, well, he says, I'm not the only one in this situation. There's many in the same situation. We are here asking for a grant of $148,000. And in that grant, we're asking that it will help us to purchase a van, which it will be an 8 or 10 passenger van and with two wheelchair accessible, and it will be to transport seniors to and from doctor's appointments, to grocery stores, and to other places that they might need to go because they don't have transportation to get there. So we're asking that within this grant that we will be able to purchase a bus which will be $30,000, 28 to $30,000. And in that, we will be able to purchase insurance and maintenance for the vehicle. And also, using that, we will be able to have a cash flow, which will we will be able to pay utility bills, and that we will be able to assist in water, gas bill, and so on. And also, we will be able to purchase gift cards. And on that gift card, they will be able to, we will use a Walmart, because they will be able to go to the store and everything that they need will be under one roof. Their medical, their food, and personal items, everything that they need will be just under one roof. So we will use this to help them to do these things with. The senior population is not getting smaller because they are living longer. The baby boomers are coming along, younger baby boomers, and they're coming along, and they will be living longer, and so they will, and their needs will be continuous, not just now, but continue on, because they're living longer, and their only means of income is going to be the Social Security, and they're not going to be able to make it off of their Social Security. So that's why we're here asking for a grant that will help us to fund our program for another year, that we will be able to supply the needs for seniors in our neighborhood. And our focus is on the one neighborhood with one particular zip code, but as we continue to grow and we continue to be funded, we will continue on out into the Dallas neighborhoods and to continue to solicit others that are in need and to offer our assistance to them. So that's why we're asking for this, and we just thank you for listening to our proposal, and that we ask that you will consider it, and we thank you